In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the best Blender projects. This includes geometry nodes projects, astonishing characters and environments, and some short movies as well. So let's get started with some geometry nodes projects. The first project is an intricate full city generator by AA on Twitter. We've seen street generators and cable generators built with geometry nodes, but it's really inspirational and promising to see a whole city from this size being created using geometry nodes. You can see on the preview, moving something a little bit allow you to have new cable placements, new looks for the houses, and basically a new city. I can only imagine how the node setup is and how much time it took to set up something like this. Procedural drips by khamekaze. Being able to create a smooth drop looping animation with geometry nodes is amazing. The creator also shared a video of the underlying structure which controls the final shape of the water and the drop, in case anyone is curious about that. Also, it's useful to know that to generate a smooth transition between the proximity of multiple meshes, you can use the volume cube node, which is available in Blender 3.3 and up. Flappy Blend interactive game by Epic Gamer 362. Well, at a certain time, Blender shut down the game engine they used to have on the Blender 3D software, and that to focus more on the 3D side of things. And since geometry nodes evolved and more people are getting into it, we've seen people making games with geometry nodes. Last time was Tetris, and today we have Flappy Bird, or at least a full functioning version of it, which is made entirely using Blender geometry nodes. Motion Design Compilation by celestialmaze. One of the best use cases of geometry nodes, in my opinion, is motion designs. This compilation by celestialmaze show you what geometry nodes are able of doing in this field. Each one of these loops is unique and different from the other, so well done to the creator. Now let me show you some astonishing models, shaders and animations made by the Blender community in the past few days. And let's start with this educational style animation. The animation shows you the effect of the velocity setting in the MentaFlow Blender fluid simulation system, and how changing the velocity settings on the interval between 0.01 and 0.75 affects your fluid simulation. Second, we have a promotional video from product made by Sanchez. The product's animation is amazing. It's what you basically see in a professional level animation. You have smooth camera motion and transitions, hyper-realistic fluid simulation, great product shots, and much more. CRT Screen Effect by calculatedbinary. If you take a close look at a CRT screen, it will have a very interesting kind of texture or color coming out of it. This is what calculatedbinary tried and successfully made in Blender. Most of the effect relies on two saw waves. One goes along the y-axis and another goes along the x-axis. That's basically the idea of how it works. The shader allows for you to shift every other row, which involves a little more steps than that. A fat sci-fi bike. This is a beautiful, inspired and semi-unique turnable animation of a sci-fi bike. Seeing these kind of models made by Blender artists using Blender only shows you the real potential of this software. Another artwork that shows you the power of Blender is Forest Hideaway by Sweeper 3D. An amazing environment animation with hyper-realistic trees and vegetation assets, and also an amazing building as the focal point of the artwork. Now with an architectural design from Galaxy Gallery, he tried to replicate the room in the Big Bang Theory with Blender D5 renderer. The assets, the lighting and the small details are truly amazing. Now we also have this short animation. It's a loopable animation with some really cool visuals and models. The two characters are unique and well animated. The animation is like 10 seconds, but it's a great one in my opinion. Now the implementation of IR in Blender is not seen more often, so check out this animation featuring two cute characters in the Blender AR world. Now we have Logo Me, who has recreated the entire Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer in Lego. This 2-minute short animation has one of the best lighting, animation and shading effects on the Lego render. It literally feels like it's a new Lego movie despite it's being a Spider-Man trailer. Now all I want to tell you is thank you for watching. I hope this video inspires you to create more with this wonderful program called Blender. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
He wants to go out into the world and do